to the front seats, please. Is everybody ready to continue? I can understand there were so many wonderful posters that everybody wanted to see and talk about, and we are ready to start. So now it's time for a talk by wonderful two young women from HP, Naroa and Solana. May I invite you? And please introduce yourselves. Thank you.
Hi everybody, thank you for joining us. I'm very excited to tell you about HP. My name is Susana. I work as a software engineer in the HP Barcelona site, and this is Naroa.
Hi everyone, my name is Naroa. I'm also an engineer working at HP. I've been there for more than 10 years now, and different disciplines from software applications to networking, and now currently I'm working in embedded front ends.
Okay, today we are going to talk about the HP company, our Barcelona site. Also, we are going to have an overview about the HP printing technology, and finally, we will see the market trends. Okay, about HP. As you might know, HP started in this garage when two friends, Hewlett and Packard, shared a vision, inventing a better future for everyone using technology. The original two guys in a garage startup grew to become a great multinational technology company with more than 50,000 employees, with a 55% of women. This company is present in more than 170 countries, and the revenue that we manage is around the 50 billions. HP is focused in printing and personal system markets. We are first or second in every market and product category where we choose to compete. Imagine the huge impact HP has that every second HP ships one PC and one printer and almost two PCs. Okay, now I would like to present the HP Barcelona site where we work. As you can see in the picture, our buildings are characterized by the open space. They are a clear representation of HP philosophy. In Sant Cugat, we have the central site in large format printing and 3D printing. In fact, this is the largest HP R&D lab outside USA. This site was opened 30 years ago, and currently it has more than almost 2,000 employees, from which more than 500 work in R&D. HP Barcelona is a global reference site for value-added activities. In addition to R&D, HP Barcelona offers other different work activities: customer support, operation, trainings, demo for customer, marketing, finance, or sales. The most important thing is not what we do, but how we do it. In order to give you an insight of how is our day-to-day life, let's watch a video. Well, in HP, any of you can find a place where develop your professional career. We work by objectives with a flexible schedule. HP has mentoring programs. I have personally enjoyed one, and Naroa is my mentor. You always have the possibility of doing job rotation. We are both an example of this. In my particular case, I start in HP just after finishing my degree 4 years ago. I was a member of a program of young talents called InnoTalent. This program is renamed to HP R&D Academy currently. During 2 years, I earned my work in R&D with a Master in Project Management financed by HP. After that, HP gave me the opportunity to work permanently with them. Currently, I work as a software engineer in R&D. With this team, I have performed different tasks in multiple assets. I started focusing on the scanner asset and later on moved to front-end development, where I'm currently developing printer user interface. But not everything is work. The networking activities are also very important in our daily lives. In addition to our main work tasks, we often participate in other activities. We receive trainings about the trend technologies. At least once a year, our team goes to our printer events, and it's very frequently that the employees organize a lot of sport events. Well, now I'll explain an overview about the printing technology trend. Our proprietary technologies add further protection to our core business and give us a powerful platform for competing, growing, and developing future standards. Our core printers are getting faster, more versatile, more secure, more reliable, and more energy efficient. We are moving aggressively into the new growth markets like graphics, textile, and digital packaging. But we have also entered a new dimension in the HP history. we have introduced our revolutionary MultiJet Fusion 3D printers this year. As you can see in the picture, we have all the different departments to develop and implement a printer. HP needs people to work assuring the printer quality, developing software solutions for submitted jobs on monitoring of printer, for controlling the printer hardware, but also need team in the charge of the quality of our printers for testing and validation all the future. So it's not only printing. There are huge opportunities for growing in the graphic printer segment. New applications are arising across all industries and across all geographic regions. New applications are emerging, especially in the textile, science, and packaging. Look at this example. With our printers, you can customize completely a bus. On the other hand, today, 3D printing is considered the next industrial revolution. It has reinvented the way you prototype and producing parts. Our printers are delivering quality output up to 10 times faster at half the cost. With the 3D printer, you can't only build prototypes, but also final products, customizing the results for all customer needs. The fun is that the 3D MultiJet Fusion could print itself and also allow print other next printers.
To reinvent 3D printing, HP engineers went to the very core of 3D printing science, the voxel. Think pixel, but in the 3D space. Unlike conventional 3D printing, transforming part properties voxel by voxel allows for fully functional prototypes and final parts today and limitless applications for the future. HP MultiJet Fusion applies proprietary liquids onto the printer bed at 340 million voxels per second, each measuring 1/3 the width of a human hair. Next, our proprietary heat fusion process affects the structural properties of each voxel, resulting in precise detail and advanced mechanical properties. Our agents, print bar, and heat fusion process make MultiJet Fusion a totally new 3D printing technology, one that delivers consistently high-quality parts, faster, all at a lower cost. And it can all be scaled to produce larger-sized parts or more parts per day. That's the kind of tangible proof industry needs to reinvent manufacturing and shift away from traditional methods. And shifting, they are. It appears the next industrial revolution is in full gear. HP MultiJet Fusion. Keep reinventing.
So in fact, we have brought some prototypes, some things that we have printed in the printers, the 3D printers. All of this is printed in one shot, so it's not assembled. This is the good thing it has, because it's really, really cheap. You can customize your products, and it's very lightweight. So yeah, this technology is 10 times faster than the 3D printing technology that's nowadays. So this can be used, for example, for healthcare, protections for your arm. Normally this, customized, is much more expensive than just creating this. We have even screwdrivers that are functional, and it's just one piece. Even flexible materials. So the technology can be used with different materials. There is even an open source project on materials. So you can print anything you think about. And it's all assembled in one piece, and it's flexible. And even in the sports industry, you could scan the foot of someone and print it. And this has flexible parts, other parts that are less flexible, more rigid. This can be used in athletes, but it can also be used if you've had any food problem. And this normally in healthcare was also more expensive than using this technology. And even in jewelry, I mean, of course this doesn't have the finishing part, but if you cover this with silver or gold, you have your jewelry, and you can do it yourself, or you can send the design and make someone do it for you. Even these small pieces chained together, and it's not assembled, it's done. Just one shot, printed, and these are not conventional printers, these are huge printers. So you can fill a bucket this big with anything that you can imagine and just leave it to print. So I know that 3D printing is more in the consumer, starting more in the consumer, but this is a breakthrough if you think about it for manufacturing, and even for us. I mean, we obviously will not have these big printers at our home, obviously, but we can send it to print, and someone will do it for us. So if you have any idea, any design, any proto you want to test, you can just do it with this. It's much more cheaper than with other technologies. So really, this is a really big evolution and big change for the market. And now we'll speak as well. We've seen the printing market, how the 3D printing is going to challenge our society, as well textile printing, because we can also print in textile and customize our clothes. But we're not only influenced by the printing industries, we are also influenced by other market trends that any other business could be affected by. So the main challenges that we're seeing nowadays are basically the millennial effect, mobility and security, devices as a service, the fact that every device has to have a service and it's connected, and blended reality. Regarding millennials, we have seen that they're not just a group of people with a certain given age and that's it. No, these people, I mean, they have been born in the digital age, so they are used to being digital and playing with the physical and digital worlds. And this is changing our products. We have to change the way we deliver them. So really focused on the customer design, having customized products, as well mobility. You have to have your service functional anytime, anywhere, with any touch device, any keyboard device, anything that you can imagine. So you really need to think about how you create your products, so that they fulfill the local space, the cloud space, that it can fit beautifully in a small device, in a desktop device, in a smartwatch, for example, anything you can imagine. And of course, everything is connected. I mean, nowadays, if a device is not connected, it's kind of strange. It has to be connected. It's not an added value. Before, we could see that Wi-Fi could be an added value for certain devices, but nowadays, everything has to be connected. So, of course, our printers have been connected for a long, long time, but now we're starting again to fulfill this gap of what services can we do with these connected devices. But of course, if everything is connected, then you can have another challenge now, and it's security. So last year, there were 5 billion data content that was stolen through security hacks. This is a 400% increment if we compare it to previous years. So this is a huge problem. Before, we were thinking about security in PCs, in servers, but now if you have any small embedded device, like a Raspberry Pi that's really cheap and it's in your home because you have created some smart home device, well, this is a security hole. I mean, last year, hackers used baby monitors to attack servers. Why? Because nobody was thinking about security in these devices. Probably, if there are people here, I don't know if there are people who are thinking about security job or something, probably no one would apply to a baby monitor company. Why? There's no security in it. I want to go to an antivirus company. Those people think about security. Well, the fact is that security is horizontal. Everybody has to think about it. And it's better for us, even for ourselves as users, to think about it, and that companies do something about this. So at HP, we're, of course, working a whole lot about security in the PCs and our servers. We have a great knowledge about that, but we're not forgetting about the printers. I mean, of course, there are a lot of companies, business companies, that need to print. They have to have it there, and it has to be secure. We cannot let hackers enter that way, because that's what they will try to do. They will attack the part that's the most weakest part of your network. So we're continuously monitor, inside the printer, it's continuously monitor the intrusions that it can have, and it can even have a self-healing applied to itself and put the printer in a secure mode. So if anybody attacks, we have like a way of avoiding it. And of course, checking the firmware, encrypting data, encrypting the communication. So we need to make sure that everything is secure. And this will be a really evolving technology, and we will have to overrun the hackers all the time. So there's a lot of work to do here. We have released the Wolf campaign online, so if you want to be more aware of what I'm talking about, I invite you to watch this. It's on YouTube in the HP channel, so that you can see really what can be done when someone gets into your network. And of course, the device is no longer a device. It doesn't have to just do the job and that's it. It has to have a lot of services around it. We have seen this, for example, in the music industry. Before you bought the CD, that was your physical device, you'd listen to your music. But it evolved, and now your music is in the cloud. You probably have a monthly fee or subscription in an online music company like, I don't know, Spotify, for example, and that's the way you listen to music. The music industry has had to change, and the rest of the industries have to adapt as well to that change. This has happened as well in printing. People didn't like the fact of buying ink. So why not pay a monthly fee for printing? Why not pay $2 a month, which is a cup of coffee, and you can print whatever you want? We don't care how much ink you use. You just print. And it's a page per copy subscription. So the printer is smart, and if you're running out of ink, it will warn HP, and you will get for free an ink cartridge in your home. So this has improved a lot at printing industry, and we are actually seeing an increase in the printing industry just because of this service. So printers are not only a device. Any device is not just the physical device itself. It has to have around it a service that can improve the way people use your device. This is also used for servicing or for getting to know your user, big data. So we really need to get good knowledge and apply this big data and these analytics that you can obtain with this information to improve the services and to enhance the product that you give the customer. So everything regarding cloud, big data, analytics, this is something that, of course, we're working on because there's a tendency in the market about this. And last but not least, blended reality. So the physical worlds and the digital worlds are colliding. As I said, it's not the physical device itself and that's it. Great examples is 3D printing. You can create your own prototype or your own final product and print it. Or you can get a design from someone else and print it yourself, customize it, and then print it. So you evolve from a virtual world to the physical world, and it's tangible, and you can do something with it. And the other way around, devices have to be connected to the internet and provide services online. And this has to happen anytime, anywhere, with full mobility. So we need to care about networking, we need to care about center designs and front end, and as well, of course, about security. So as you can see, even though we're working in the printing industry, it's not just printing. It's not just image processing. It's a computer that can print, and that's it. We have different businesses. We oversee great experiences, especially in the textile market and the 3D printing market, just because of this new society which wants to have limited editions, really personalized products, and that want to have service everywhere, anytime, whenever they decide. So all the market trends that you see out there in the market, we have to support them as well, and we need to change our products every time. And of course, we're working on more than this, but we're working on robotics. We're working on many, many other different features that could help us deliver better products. So it's not just printing. It's more than that. So thank you for joining us. It's a small talk. We don't have much time, but if you want to ask any question or even combine, like this, the good thing about these pieces is that you could touch them and see the flexibility and how little they weigh. If not, we can be around. We'll be around here. We also brought a CV box just in case you want to work with us and join us. We need people, so. So we have a big variety of openings of different types. So we have, for example, the HP Academy for people who are still studying and want to join us for 2 years. In fact, HP will pay for a master if these people want to. We are also in contact with other startups, and if these are more like more punctual ways of working together, and of course we also need seniors and experts in other areas. We not only need engineers, we also need mathematicians, especially for big data. We've seen that we need this type of people, science, physics. So yeah, I think we have all the roles and all the type of aging involved. So. Yeah, we're open to many, many, many opportunities.
Thank you very much, and thanks to HP for supporting this event. Now, our next speaker, Mirencu Everici, is from Accenture, the company which also supported us and made it possible to give out scholarships to so many students. So, thank you.
Thank you. So good morning, everyone. As a woman working in technology, I'm glad to be here with you today. Let me give you first a bit of introduction of who I am. First, I am an economist that has been working in technology for more than 20 years now. I am also a mother of 2 young boys, aged 1 and 5. Although sometimes when I see my husband playing with them, I think I'm a mother of 3. One of them much older than the rest. When I introduce myself, I really like to say that I have one of the best works in the world. And I truly think so, because besides my family and my beliefs, doing good for society is one of the foundations of who Mirencu is, living a better world. And I work in Accenture, a company whose mission is to help clients, companies, citizens to change the way they work and they live through innovation and through digital technologies. And we do so not only for clients, but also for non-profit organizations, which is great. And within Accenture, I work in Accenture Digital. And my team is a big